everyone. My name is Taylor, and this is the Smitten Knitting podcast. Thank you all so much for joining me today. We are in a very different location right now. We're in my backyard. I hope that it's not too loud. There's some birds out. A lot of motorcycles drive past here when it's a pretty day, which is. I have a neighbor who's cutting their grass. But it was too pretty to not be outside. It's just this weird sounding bird. It sounds like someone's on the swings, but it's definitely coming from a tree. So that's very weird. So what am I wearing today? I'm wearing a little crochet bandana. I didn't follow a pattern for this. I just crocheted a granny triangle, and I just kept building it up until I felt like it was big enough. And then this is the Ballerina wrap top that I knit out of fingering weight cotton yarn. Everything that I talk about today and everything that I'm wearing will be listed below, and it's also all going to be on my Ravelry, which I'll also tag for you all today. Before we go any further with this podcast today, I would love to thank our sponsor, which is Louisa. Louisa is a sustainable jewelry brand that makes the most beautiful pieces, and everything that they make is just gorgeous and stunning. So they sent me these two rings. This is the Bandana ring, and this is Clow. They're so pretty. I love this one because it matches earrings that I have. Here's a close-up on the Clow. It has beautiful green gems in its eyes. I love it. The Bandana, beautiful. It matches my Bandana earrings and my Sydney bracelet. And then they also were kind enough to send me these two beautiful bracelets. This one right here, which matches my Bandana ring, is called the Sydney, and this beautiful one is called the Colette Malachite. And I love that it's all green. It all matches so beautifully. So I've been wearing all of these pieces for a few weeks now. I have not taken these bracelets off at all. I take off rings when I shower just because it's like a sensory thing for me. I don't like washing my hair with rings on. I don't know why. I've always been that way. I've never been able to wear rings in the shower. That's just how I am. But I don't take them off when I wash my hands, do dishes, or anything like that. And they look stunning. My fingers don't turn green or anything at all. They look just as beautiful as the day I got them 2-3 weeks ago. And so I really cannot recommend Louisa more. I love their earrings. I love their bracelets. I love their rings. I just love them. I've been really wanting some rings for a while, and I'm really into green. So when I saw all of these pieces and I saw that all of them matched, I was so excited. And I'm just so thankful to Louisa for continuing to send me these beautiful pieces. I really am honored to be able to wear them and support them and share them with you, because they really are a brand that I truly love and believe in, and that I have purchased before they even ever offered to work with me. So go check out the tail end of their Mother's Day sale, which is a BOGO, buy one, get one, 60% off. I know, insane, a great sale. And then you can also use my code SmittenKnitten20 for 20% off of your next order. Okay, thank you so much, Louisa, and let's get on to the knitting. Today I'm just drinking water. Oh, these birds. It's lovely, but I don't know if you guys are gonna like hearing it over your phones or your computers. Today I'm just drinking water. You know, I'm outside, gotta stay hydrated. In this absolutely adorable little glass that my sister got me. I'm feeling very whimsical today. I don't know, I guess it's just the beautiful weather and wanting to be outside, but I'm like feel like a little fairy girl today, and I'm really vibing with it. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Okay, there we go. Okay, first things first, let's talk about finished objects. My first finished object I don't have with me today because I gave it to my mom. I'll insert a picture of it right here. It is a fish, a little knit fish that I made out of scrap acrylic yarn that I have. And I made the fish because I loved the little song, "If I was a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish." So I wanted to make an Instagram reel using that. Yeah, I knit an entire project for the sole purpose of making a reel. I'm not ashamed to say it. I thought it was really cute, personally. After I made it, I was like, what am I gonna do with this now? I don't have any use for a stuffed fish. And then I remembered that my mom lives in the beach. Her house is decorated with like fish and mermaids and stuff like that. And so I was like, my mom's gonna love this little fish. It's gonna work so well in her house. So I gave that to her yesterday. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and she really loves it. I put it on her, she has this circular like spinny chair in her living room, and on it is a blanket that I crocheted for her, so I put it on there. So she has her little knit fish and her little crochet blanket from me. So it's the little like Taylor's craft corner in her house. And then the next thing that I have is actually only a half finished object, so we're going to be moving right into whips right after this. My first half finished object is a sock. This is just a normal sock, but every fourth stitch I slipped every other round, and then I did an eye of partridge heel. 64 stitches. It was in a heel flap and gusset, and it was super easy. I actually just finished this today. I haven't really been working on them very much, but just today I finished like half of the foot. So I got a lot done on it today. I think it's really pretty. I really like the yarn colors. It's brighter than I usually go for a yarn. But because it's a sock yarn, I'm really into it. This color is Brighter Days by Salty Blonde Fibers. It is one of their MS colorways. My father has MS, so I purchased 2 skeins, one of this and then another color, because every purchase donated to MS research. I already tried this sock on today. It fits really nicely. I really like it. I like the little slip stitch, gives it a little more definition. I didn't follow any pattern for this. I just, did a normal basic sock and spiced it up a little bit. So yeah, this is my 4th pair of socks this year. So I'm catching up to doing a pair of socks per month. I think it would be really cool if I was able to end the year with 12 pairs of socks, 1 pair of sock for every month. I actually almost gave into second sock syndrome today. I almost did not cast on the second sock immediately, but I did. I ended up doing it because I was like, Taylor, you're gonna regret this later. So I did cast on, and that's all I got done on it because I was like, I'm sick of this. I want to do something else right now. But at least I started it. So the cuff is 20 rounds in 1x1 rib. Super simple. I really wanted a longer cuff than I usually have, so I think that's fun. I really liked it. I just wanted to switch this one up because all of my socks I've been doing the same thing, and I'm like, we gotta do something else because that was getting a bit boring. I am really looking forward to having a new pair of socks, even though I can't really wear them right now because it's too hot outside. But I have to wear things on my feet when I'm inside. I can't be barefoot on like hard floor. I hate it. However, I love being barefoot when I'm outside. It's the weirdest thing. So I'm currently barefoot, but as soon as I step foot into my house, I'm going to be putting on slippers or socks, because otherwise it's just like a nasty feeling. It's very weird. I'm very weird. It's just how I am. I live on a back road, but still there's so many people who drive past constantly throughout the day. You would think that a back road wouldn't be as populated, but I mean, it is rush hour currently, so I guess it would make sense that a lot of people are driving back here to go home or to try to cut around the main road traffic. So I'm not complaining. It's also a beautiful road to drive on, like absolutely stunning. There's farms, there's a lot of woods. I really like where I live. It's really, really pretty. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh, that's a spider. There's a spider. Oh my God. Okay, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. My thing is, I understand that I am in his home right now, or her, but spiders are where I draw the line. I'm not gonna kill it. I just want it off of my bag. Come on, little spider. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have an issue with them when they're outside. I mean, I don't want to be near them, but like, I'm not gonna kill it. I mean, I don't kill bugs. If there's a spider in my house, I will cry, and I'll get one of the boys to take care of it. I prefer for them to put them outside, but sometimes that doesn't happen, which also makes me sad. I am such an enigma of a person. Like, I don't understand. Like, I hate spiders. I'm terrified of them. I don't want them around, and yet I'm just like, no, don't kill them. Just put it outside. Weird. Okay. Next project is another project that you have seen before. It doesn't have much progress on it, but it does have a little bit of progress. So I figured I'd show it to you. It is once again this scrappy chunky blanket. I'm knitting this with scrap yarns that I'm holding double or single, or just doubling up until it's the bulky weight that I need it to be. I'm crocheting it on a 6.5mm hook. It is all just half double crochets, and I'm going to go until I feel like stopping. Another reason why I was like, I need to show them this today is because I am going to, well, first of all, I want to work on this while I'm just talking to you guys at the end of this podcast, but also I'm going to put a little progress keeper on it. This is like a little cherry blossom. I got it from Terrapin Fiberworks. So I'm just going to put it right on here, and I'm actually finally going to start tracking my progress on this. Isn't that great? Anyway, yeah, I didn't do much on this. I think I maybe did one row. But that's okay. I've been going pretty slow and steady with my crafting lately. I don't feel a lot of pressure to create too much. Like, I'm not feeling pressured to do more than what I'm comfortable with. I'm kind of just taking it slow because I'm like, I don't want to over consume. I want to use up what I have, but I want to take my time with it, because once it's gone, like, it's gone, you know? Like, I'm not going to rip out a project unless I am unhappy with it, but I'm not unhappy with any of my projects that I have, so I think I'll keep them around for a while. So I'm really just feeling like I just want to savor my crafting, and not feel the need to rush through it, which I think is nice. Oh, this is a mess. See, this is what I get for keeping all of my projects in one bag. Like, it's so not smart of me to do, but I do it. And I know that it's not smart, and I know that I should have project bags for each individual project. But every time I think about buying a project bag, I'm like, why would I buy a project bag when I can buy yarn? Which I think is also a very valid point. You see, I don't listen to myself, but then I listen to myself too much when I'm being chaotic. I think my neighbor just got home. Not my neighbor, my roommate. Anyway, my next work in progress, which has actually had a lot of progress. Oh my God, it's an Amazon driver. That is so embarrassing. Okay. They're gone. God, that sucks. I don't even shop at Amazon. The boys shop at Amazon. It was probably my boyfriend who got something delivered because he is always shopping on Amazon. Anyway, my next work in progress is the Cargill sweater that I am turning into a seeked cardigan by Rebecca Clow from the Cray-a-Bay Knitting Podcast. I completed the body for it. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this. I'm starting to be on Sleeve Island. Honestly, I think the next time I sit down and choose to like really crank this out, I might even be able to finish the sleeve. Like if I have free time this weekend to just sit on the couch, I might be able to just finish knitting this. Why did they just honk? Why are you honking? What's the point? The next time I sit down and really choose to work on this, I'll at least be able to finish this sleeve, I believe. It's not gonna happen tonight, although I probably will work on this tonight. Actually, I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna work on something else. But yeah, But I think it's looking gorgeous. I'm really excited to have it. Honestly, I wish it was done now so I could be like wearing it for you guys, because I think it's really pretty and it's kind of, I think it's gonna match my whimsical vibe at the moment. This stitch, this dip stitch is so cushy, but my gauge is making it kind of light and airy. So I'm really excited for this. I think this is going to be great for all seasons. Maybe not the best for winter, but like spring and fall, really. I think this is going to be a really good cardigan to have. I'm so excited. I don't have any cardigans. I mean, I have cardigans, but I don't have any that I've made. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I think it's beautiful. And I just can't wait to wear it. And I can't wait to steek it. I'll probably film steeking it for you guys. Just because I think it's an interesting process and I do really enjoy steeking. I've done it once, but I thought it was really fun. I didn't think it was scary at all. So, although this time I was a little silly and I did an even number of steek stitches when you're supposed to do an odd number. I forgot that, but it's still gonna work out perfectly fine. I'm just gonna have to sew it instead of crochet, which is fine. Honestly, I could probably still get away with just crocheting it, but I would just feel more comfortable if I sew it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have a sewing machine. It'll be totally okay. And yeah, I'm excited. This is being knit in Knitting for Olive Merino and soft silk mohair in the color Dusty Artichoke, which I really think is just the perfect green. It's really just a perfect color in my opinion. So I love this. I can't wait to show you guys more. I can't wait to show you when it's all finished knitting and I finally just have to steek it. Hopefully the next time I do a podcast, we'll be at the steeking stage. I want to know how you all feel about steeking, and if you've steeked before. I know a lot of people think it's scary, but I personally think it's exhilarating. I don't think it's scary at all. Maybe it's because I've done it before, maybe it's because I've seen so many people do it, but I've never been afraid of steeking, and I just think it's an exciting thing to do. So highly recommend steeking a cardigan. It's just a fun experience, really. But also I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, I really didn't need to make this a steeked cardigan. I really could have just turned to the work. I don't know, there was just extra math there that I didn't want to figure out, so I was like, run in a circle. That's fine. Happy regardless. The Amazon driver just drove past again. Oh, there's another spider. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. This is my fault for choosing to be outside. I am fully aware of that. But I like being outside. I don't spend enough time outside. Wow. Also, when we started, I was like fully in the sun, and now I'm fully not. So, I don't know. Now on to the final work in progress I have today, which is a spring and summer knit that I actually have on my spring and summer list on Ravelry, which I will, of course, link down below. This is the Faye summer top. Oh goodness, all of my yarn is tangled, per usual. I'm not doing a good job podcasting today. It doesn't look like much yet, but I mean, look at that lace work. You can't tell me that's not gorgeous. Also, just, I'm really filled to the brim with pink today. Anyway, this is the Faye summer top. I finished the back portion of this before you connect in the round, and now I just today picked up stitches for the left front. It's gonna be like this. I just think it's stunning. I think it's so pretty. You definitely can't see this at all, but it's just like, wow. Oh man, it's gorgeous. I genuinely think this is one of the prettiest patterns I've ever seen. It's so girly and feminine and elegant, and it's just so pretty. And it's pink, which clearly you can tell pink and green are like my signature colors. I love pink and green. I am knitting this out of Truboo by Lion's brand in the color light pink. This feels so soft. It is so silky smooth. I've seen some people call bamboo rayon vegan silk, and they are so right about that. Like, it does feel like silk. It's so soft and it's shiny, and it just like really feels luxurious. Even though it is a pretty affordable yarn. So so far I'm enjoying working with this. I don't know how it's going to wear. I am a little worried about that, but I do like how drapey it is. And it feels kind of bouncy, but not in a it's gonna bounce back way, you know, because it is like a plant fiber. It's weird to describe, but it's nice. So I'm excited to see how it'll wear. I've enjoyed knitting with it. I think it feels nice to knit with. It's very slippy though. If I could go back and restart this project, I probably would have knit it on wooden needles. The thing is, I keep breaking my wooden needles, so I don't even know if I have a 4.5 millimeter needle. No, I did not swatch, because I don't swatch unless it's a test knit. But also, it's just a summer top. It's supposed to be oversized anyway, so I'm really not concerned about it. And I like an oversized top, and if it's way too big on me, I can just give it to my mom or my grandma. So I'm not concerned about it. So, and then that's just an excuse to knit another one. I will be right back. I'm gonna run inside and I'm going to grab my acquisitions from the Sheep and Wool Festival for those of you who did not watch my vlog. If you didn't catch my vlog, I'll link it. I'll put it in like that corner, I guess. I've never done that before. Ooh, yeah, check out my Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival vlog. It's a good one. I will be right back. I have yarn. So like I said before, I'm in my pink and green phase, although I don't think it's much of a phase because I have loved pink and green for my whole life. So this is Thirsty Cat Designs Just Sock Base in the color Blush. I bought one of these. It's a beautiful creamy white with a light pink. It's just so girly and pretty, and I don't have a yarn like this, so I'm really excited to make socks out of this. I think I will actually try to do a lace pattern with these with this sock yarn. I don't have any lace socks. I've never tried knitting lace socks. I do love doing lace work, but I don't know, I've always just been drawn to just vanilla socks instead. So I'm really excited to try a lace work pattern with this. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but it'll happen eventually. Like, I just think this is so pretty. I'm really excited. It's just so girly and I feel like it just really matches my vibe at the moment. Next, I have these naturally dyed and undyed fibers from Flora Adora Fibers. This is in their Meadow Rustic Sport base. It's 100% wool single ply. It was spun in Canada and naturally dyed in Ohio. This color is Moon, and this is Mossy Dusk, and I love them. I don't know if this yarn, I can't remember how much it cost to save my life. It says 24 on it. I don't know if that is the price or if that was the lot number, but that wouldn't make sense to me because I bought another skein of this and it also said Mossy Dusk 24 and it's a completely different color. So yeah, that's a little difficult to tell. That's why I'm thinking that was how much it cost. But yeah, I bought 2 of these, and I'm going to make a sport weight colorwork sweater out of it. So please, if you have any suggestions for a sport weight colorwork sweater, send them my way. I am looking. I'm in no rush to, what is this? Nothing, it was just a piece of fiber. I'm in no rush to make anything out of this. You know, it's special yarn. I'm going to savor it. So I'm going to take a while to find the perfect pattern for this. I'm just going to wait if I have to. This is Hot Spring Worsted, 40% Merino, 60% Romney. I've never knit with Romney before. This is beautiful. This is from all the information from where I got it will be below, along with links to their websites. This is a worsted weight yarn that I am going to just be making a plain raglan. Actually, maybe not a raglan. I could do a raglan, but lately I've been more into drop shoulder sweaters, so I think I'm just gonna do a basic drop shoulder sweater, because I don't have many sweaters that are just plain. You know, most of them have some sort of design feature, and I just want this to just be the standout star. I want all the focus to be on the yarn. So I'm really excited about this. It's just going to be, I just love smelling it. I can smell like what they washed it in. And it smells very natural, but also like kind of sweet. I don't know what exactly it smells like, but I really like it. smells like a farm store, kind of. But like one of those, not like a farm store where you buy stuff for your animals, but a farm store, like an old country store. That's what I mean. Yeah, so that is everything that I got at the Sheep and Wool Festival. Got 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. And it was fantastic. It was so fun. Definitely go check out my vlog. Let's do a little crochet and chat right now. So, on Saturday, I went and saw Taylor Swift in Philly. It's my second time seeing her on this tour, and unfortunately, I think my last. Now, if I could go to every single night of this tour, I so would. It's a phenomenal show. Taylor is just so talented, and she just knows how to entertain and perform on a level that I think very few people can. I mean, she sings for 3.5 hours straight. 3.5 hours straight. It's absolutely incredible. It's insane. And it was also so fun to be there because she yelled at a security guard, who was, I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this, but there was this security guard who was kind of just heckling these girls who had front row seats, and was just kind of being annoying and rude towards them the entire time. It was just trying to like push them away from the barrier. And Taylor saw that and got mad and yelled at him to stop, and he got escorted from the premises. And we haven't really heard anything about him since then. But Taylor did get those girls free tickets to night 3, which I think is like so awesome of her to do. I went this time with my friend Maddie, and we just had the best time. It was so fun for us. We're both huge Swifties, and we were just like dancing and singing and having the best time the entire night. It's so fun just being able to be around people who are just having fun and dancing and singing, and who just being around people who are so clearly just happy to be there. What was also nice was that there was no one just like screaming annoyingly, like scream singing annoyingly, because I've been seeing a lot of videos, and it's like funny for like a few bits, but people who are just like screeching at the top of their lungs, and it's like you can't even hear Taylor or like hear yourself think because they're just like being ridiculous. There was someone like that behind me when I went to opening night in Arizona, and it was really annoying. But there was no one around me like that this time, which was like honestly such a blessing. It's concert etiquette to just not do that, you know? But luckily everyone was great. No one was being rude or annoying towards anybody. Everyone was so respectful of everybody. Yeah, because it's like, the thing is, I don't care if you do the viral Toad singing. Like, people have been singing like Toad at some parts. I don't mind that when it's like a super upbeat song where everyone's like screaming. But if it's like Marjorie, the song that she wrote for her grandmother who died, like, it's a really emotional song, and she like cries every night doing it. Everyone put up their phones, and we were all like doing the lights thing. It was so bright in that stadium when everyone put up their cell phones, flashlights. It was beautiful. And it's like, if someone is like screaming during that, it's like, just like read the room. It's not the time or the place. So I was really happy that everyone around me was very respectful of everyone else's ears. No matter what, it would have been a fun time even if people were being annoying like that. But yeah, it was so great. And it was so nice because Maddie and I dressed up in the Junior Jules outfit. So we were just wearing pajamas at a concert, and we were so comfy cozy the entire time. Honestly, I think that pajamas are the thing to wear at concerts now. I'm like, I think it's gonna be difficult for me to ever go back to wearing like a full fit at a concert because I just really had a great time wearing pajamas. It was so comfy, especially because it's a 3.5 hour long show. Not even just a 3.5 hour long show, it's a 3.5 hour long set. And then there was like 45 minutes of Phoebe Bridgers and 15 minutes of Gale before that. It started at 6:30. They started a little early. They started more at like 6:15 or something. And it ended at 11:30. That was 5 hours. 5 whole hours of being in a stadium. So I was just like, honestly, all the girls who chose to wear heels are so brave. They're so brave. I don't know if I could have done that. I probably couldn't have. I wore tennis shoes. I wore Vans. I wore the same shoes to both Taylor Swift concerts that I went to. This year is actually a big year for concerts for me, which is really exciting. I saw Taylor Swift twice. I'm going to see an artist called Katie Turner, who I really, really love. I won tickets over the radio to see Luke Bryan at Merriweather Post Pavilion. I'm going to see an ABBA tribute band who I saw last year, and they were incredible. I might go see Weezer. What else? I feel like there's other. Oh, I'm going to see the Jonas Brothers in Baltimore. And I feel like there's more, but I could be wrong. But like, there's so many concerts that I'm going to this year. It's the year of concerts for me. I'm really excited about that. Ever since the pandemic, it's been really hard for me to try to get out and do things just because I am a person who struggles with severe social anxiety. But I've really been forcing myself to go out and do things and not just stay home and knit like I want to all the time. But I'm forcing myself to go out, hang out with friends, go do things. And it's been actually really beneficial for my health, like both mental and physical. Speaking of physical health, I was on a roll with like running and exercising every day, and I was really enjoying it. And then I stubbed my toe on the cat tree in my living room that you guys see every other podcast. And I broke my toe. At first I thought I was just being like overreacting, saying that it was broken, but I was limping for a full week. And after, it's still a little sore. And today I thought I was good. I thought I was totally okay. I thought I was done. Thought it was healed and I was going to be able to go run again. But I like pushed open a door because my hands were full. So I pushed open a door with my foot and it was so painful. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't being over dramatic. I really did break my toe. Because I'm not limping on it anymore, but it's like still very painful to touch. So I'm always like, whenever I wash my feet in the shower, I'm just like just trying to like get around it because I'm too afraid to touch it. So washing my feet is it's very difficult. There's just something about crafting outside and just listening to the sounds of nature that is so relaxing. Makes me feel really connected to like the earth. Well, I have really enjoyed myself talking to you guys today. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about Taylor Swift so many times in the past couple months. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for always being here. It really means a lot to me that a lot of you all keep showing up and are subscribing and like what I make and care about what I have to say. It's a really nice feeling. So I'm really appreciative of all of you. So thank you so much.
please don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's Mother's Day sale. Buy one, get one 60% off. Like, that's such a great deal. I hope you all had an amazing Mother's Day, regardless of your situation. I hope it was a happy day for you, no matter what. I hope you are all enjoying the beautiful weather, no matter where you are. And I hope you are happy and healthy. And I will see you all next time. Bye.